Will filing an underinsured motorist claim raise your insurance rates in California? If you've been involved in a car accident where the at-fault driver doesn't have enough insurance, or none at all, you might be considering filing an underinsured motorist, UIM, or uninsured motorist, UM, claim through your own policy. A common concern for many drivers in this situation is whether doing so will lead to higher insurance premiums. The good news is that in California, your insurance rates will not go up if you file an uninsured or underinsured motorist claim, as it is illegal for an insurance company to increase your premium for this type of claim. This protection stems from California's Proposition 103, which safeguards policyholders from unfair penalties when they're not at fault. Understanding the legal protections under Proposition 103. Proposition 103, passed by California voters in 1988, is a landmark insurance reform law that regulates how insurers can adjust rates and handle policies. Specifically, it prohibits insurers from raising your rates, canceling your policy, or refusing to renew it after you filed a claim for an accident where you were not at fault. UIM and UM claims fall squarely into this category because they arise from situations where the other driver is responsible, but their coverage is inadequate or non-existent. This means you can pursue compensation for your injuries and damages without worrying about repercussions from your own insurer. What is underinsured motorist coverage and why do you need it? UIM coverage is a crucial part of many auto insurance policies designed to protect you when the at-fault driver's insurance isn't sufficient to cover your medical bills, lost wages, pain and suffering, or property damage. In California, where millions of drivers are uninsured or underinsured, this coverage acts as a safety net. For instance, if the other driver's policy maxes out at $15,000 but your damages total $50,000, your UIM policy can bridge the gap up to your coverage limits. Claiming UIM isn't just an option, it's your right. It applies to both bodily injury, like medical expenses and rehabilitation, and property damage, such as vehicle repairs. And importantly, exercising this right won't penalize you with higher rates, thanks to the not-at-fault protections. Your rights and what to do if rates are improperly increased. As a California driver, you have the right to use your UIM coverage without any penalty from your insurer. This ensures that victims of personal injuries aren't deterred from seeking the compensation they deserve due to fear of financial backlash. However, if your insurance company attempts to raise your rates, cancel your policy, or refuse renewal after a UIM claim, they may be violating Proposition 103. In such cases, you have the right to dispute the action. Start by contacting your insurer for an explanation, and if needed, file a complaint with the California Department of Insurance. Consulting a personal injury attorney can also help you navigate this process and ensure your rights are upheld. Final thoughts. Filing a UIM claim in California is a straightforward way to protect yourself financially after an accident caused by an underinsured driver without the added stress of rising insurance costs. Proposition 103's safeguards make it clear you're entitled to this coverage penalty-free. If you're dealing with a personal injury from a car accident and need guidance on UIM claims, consider reaching out to a qualified attorney to maximize your recovery and handle any insurance disputes.